Well, howdy friends, Brian Flechsig of Mad River Outfitters and the Midwest Fly Fishing Schools, and buckle up. We have an exciting reel launch for June of 2024. Our friends at Lamson are introducing for June of 2024 the new Lamson Hyperspeed M8 Fly Reel. And I'm telling you, this is in fact something to get excited about. I know you've all heard me say this, all fly reels do the same three things. It's just a matter of what brand you like, how they look to you, and how much money you want to spend. But this is something new and unique to talk about. Also too, we've done a couple of reel unboxings. I know how much you all appreciate that. And with the Lamson box, it literally is something, because it opens from the bottom. They actually sent out instructions on how to open their boxes. So they do not open from the top, they open from the bottom. I think although you figure it out, but here we have the Lamson Hyperspeed M8 Fly Reel. And this is something to talk about, friends. Truly an exciting reel. Everybody that's seen this, it's been in the shop now for about 3 or 4 days. They were just launched maybe 2 days ago. And everybody here has been super excited about this. Quite a few folks said they will be getting one of these, myself included. I probably will own one of these. It is one of the largest arbor. It may well be the largest arbor fly reel ever created. I can't confirm that, but let's just say, safe to say it is a gigantic arbor. But also, they didn't make it super wide, which is really cool, which will help prevent the line piling up on one side of the reel or the other. So anyways, this reel will take up 14 inches of line per one revolution. I don't think there's anything else that comes close out there on the market. As Lamson has always said, the performance benchmark for a fly reel is retrieve rate per ounce. There's no downside to high retrieve rate other than the extra weight. But imagine an 8-weight fly reel with the diameter of a 12-weight and envision gobbling up, yes, gobbling up to 14 inches of line per rotation. Coming in less than an ounce heavier than their Lightspeed, their famous Lightspeed reels, this radical design maximizes line pickup unlike any reel Lamson has ever dreamed up. Every inch of the frame and spool has been meticulously CNC machined with even material distribution along critical load paths, ensuring unrivaled strength, stability, and lightness despite its impressive size. So light you might forget it's there, but commanding enough to demand attention. Have to agree with most of that. So anyways, the Hyperspeed is one of Lamson's reels that is truly made in the USA. It's the largest 8-weight arbor that they've ever designed. It will take a 7, 8, or 9-weight line, by the way. It does have their Cobalt drag system. So that Cobalt drag system, which is in their Cobalt reels and maybe a couple of others, but this drag, I'm telling you. So the drag system is encased inside that housing there. And it is IPX8 certified waterproof drag. So ain't nothing getting in there, friends. And it also has an indexing drag knob. The spool is relatively easy to get on and off. You rotate this knob here to get the spool on and off. And then the drag knob is, of course, on this side. And it's an indexing drag knob. It means it has detents so you can tell each time you go one more on the drag system. I like the drag knob. It's fairly easy to grab onto. And it just really can't. And this drag, I'm telling you what, this drag is strong and it's smooth. We're really impressed with this reel. It's got a super large handle to it, kind of a concave surface there. Of course, I'm going to put a knucklehead on there, which before we're done, I'll tell you what size knucklehead's going to go on there. So anyway, they call this the Model 8. It is 5.51 inches in diameter. It is 0.95 in width. That's what's really important. This reel weighs, for as big as it is, it's only 6.7 ounces. Again, 7, 8, and 9 weight. With an 8 weight, it will hold 250 yards of 20-pound backing, which is certainly sufficient for most saltwater fishing. So there you have it. We'll throw a couple of other things in here in just a second, but there's the Lamson Hyperspeed M8 Fly Reel, now available at MadRiverOutfitters.com. Just launched here in the second or third week of June 2024. You know, one concern that quite a few folks have had about this reel is that it was going to be so large that it was going to stick out beyond the fighting butt. Another concern was, and they've done the same thing with their new Liquid Max Fly Reel, which is an economical saltwater reel as well. But this reel foot is very, very low. It's very close to the frame. So a lot of folks were first and foremost concerned that being much closer to the rod, that you were not going to have clearance right here with the cork. And I can tell you that there's absolutely no concern that gets in the way of your cork, or it's going to get in the way of your hand, especially if your hand's in the proper position, which we all know should be up towards the end of the cork handle, not back here. As long as you keep your hand up where it's supposed to be, this reel is not going to get in your way. And by no means does it go past or is so big that it extends out beyond that fighting butt, and you should have no problem getting a fighting butt into your belly, into your chest if you do fight fish that way, which most of us do. I did mention the large handle, but of course I'm going to put a knucklehead on there, and as I figured, it is the I think it's the extra large size knucklehead, or I forget what they are, small, medium, large, whatever. It's Jeff said he'll put it on the screen. So it's the largest of the knuckleheads, which is what goes on there. And oh man, that is just like butter. In fact, do the sound test.
Yeah. Up to the mic.
Up to the mic. It's about the same going both directions, the sound of it. I like it. It's subtle. It's kind of sweet. It sounds like a house wren chirping each morning, which I hear in my backyard. That's a very sweet sound. By the time you get some line of backing on there, it'll be a little bit muted. But no problems, no concerns. Keep your hand in the right place. You're not going to rub up against it. It's not rubbing up against the cork. I like that reel foot. This is the real deal, man. 14 inches of line, 7 weight, 8 weight, or 9 weight. The new Hyperspeed M8 from our friends at Lamson. So as always, friends, you can check out all of Lamson's reels at MadRiverOutfitters.com, or at least the ones that we really like and prefer to sell, including the new Hyperspeed M8. As always, we appreciate your support. We depend on your support in order to continue to make these videos and, for example, to stay in business. So anyhow, be sure to subscribe to our channel. That really helps us out. Be sure to hit that like button. That makes us feel good. Hop on over to MadRiverOutfitters.com. Sign up for our monthly newsletter. That way you'll keep up to date on where we're going and what we're up to. And as always, friends, thanks for watching. We really appreciate you, and stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming at you.